let go of those 20 employees, what was your mindset at that point?
Sad. They were family, they were friends, like family, people that really cared about the work. It wasn't a business, it was a calling to them. And it was just very honest. I said, this is a horrible day, the last thing I ever wanted to do. I said, but we lost our big clients and you're not being fired. I just can't afford you anymore. We don't have the money. And all of them except one understood. And all of them said, this is the best company I've ever worked for. I'm here to help. One said, I'm suing you. And so it was hard. I mean, I was pretty young to be able to do that. And it was a good lesson though, because I was telling somebody, I said, if you don't like hiring people, if you don't like firing people, then learn to hire well. And what do I mean by that? The number one cause, this is the data, the number one cause for underperformance in a sales organization isn't lack of motivation. It's not they don't understand the sales process. It's not leadership. It's the hiring process. People don't hire the right people. They don't put the right expectations out of what the job is. And so when you hire wrong, you're going to be forced at some point and you allow people to go back and fail for 6 months, and you got to go back and fire them. Well, if you would have done it right and hired the right person, then it's better. So if you don't like firing people, if it's hard on you, like, I don't like firing people, well, then become a better leader. Period. So then become a better leader and learn how to hire people, learn how to do an assessment, learn a good interview skills. You don't hire turkeys to climb trees. You hire squirrels. And so there's too many of that. What feels like this is the right person. Well, it's yes, that's a part of the equation, but you should have some more data and some assessments to say, is this the right job for them? You might feel great about what you do because you have a certain mindset, but that person may not have the same one. And you're doing them a disservice by selling them into something that's just not them. So if you don't like firing people, learn to hire well, and then learn to lead.
What age were you when you said you did your 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, when you first really felt that comfort level? And I'm sure you're even till this day, you're constantly learning. What was the day like you stepped on stage and you had that comfort level where you felt the knowledge to start passing it on to others? Which is a big difference.
Yeah. There's a lot of ways to look at this one. I never looked at comfort as the goal. So, because most of what I do is uncomfortable. Like I did an event yesterday and afterwards we do a book signing and there's sort of a happy hour. I'm an introvert, so that's really hard for me. And so, but that doesn't matter. My son was there and he's like, he's looking at me. He knew that I didn't like it because I could talk to him. Like, he goes, and why do you do it? I said, because this is part of the job. But I also know that I also enjoy the impact more than I don't like the discomfort, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I know to make impact, I've got to go through discomfort. This is just it. And so I don't talk about it. It's just what it is. Like I was in the gym this morning. Yeah, that was hard. But so is everything. So is being out of shape. And most of my career, I was out of shape. That's also hard. And so I think I had the mindset that hard didn't matter. But there is a sense of where you cross over. I think that in terms of, you feel like qualified, maybe worthy of giving knowledge. And so I look at it from two different perspectives, because I was always younger than the people I was working with. And I moved from, I'm not here to teach, I'm here to share my experience, share what I've learned. And I would use that. I said, here's what I've learned. Here's what I've come to find out. And here's what the research has said. In our experience, this is what we've done. Not like, here's how to do it. I wasn't old enough to say that. I didn't have the experience to do that. But I did have an experience, and if they asked me to share it, I'm happy to share it. And it just so happened they liked what I shared. But it put me in the right lane, the right frame of mind to be able to say, here's what I learned.